Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. It is Friday night. You'll see this on Saturday morning. And this is weekend updates where I tell you what's going on in my craft room and the things I'm working on. These are the things that came into my craft room since the last video. I bought a woodblock stamp off of Facebook Marketplace, which I had never done. I've only used Marketplace for porch pickups. I wasn't even sure how it worked. I had to go get my credit card and enter it. If you watch my channel, you know that my mom makes quilts. We're talking hand stitched, the whole real deal. And when I saw this stamp, and look, it's Personal Stamp Exchange, so it is my favorite stamp brand. And it says, one who sleeps under a quilt is comforted by love. I thought, oh my gosh, that would be amazing on one of the pages that I make for my mom of the quilt scrapbook pages. I make a page for each one of her quilts. Or I could make her cards with it that she could give when she gives away a quilt. I just loved it. I was like, oh, must have it. To pay like $10 for a woodblock stamp, I get that that's crazy, but I did it. I'm just saying. So if you splurged on something, I'm not judging you, okay? I was like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh my gosh, where's my purse? So I absolutely love it. I don't even think it's ever been used, or it was just someone really, really clean. I did not have room for another woodblock stamp, as we talked about last week, but I'm going to tell you more about that because I've got something up my sleeve, got some ideas there. I ordered ATG refills. I use Amazon for this. They don't have as many sections in the middle. They probably aren't acid free. I'm making cards. I'm not too worried about whether they are the Scotch refills. If you are a scrapbooker and you want them acid-free, I would buy the Scotch brand and be sure you're checking the details on where they're from and that kind of thing. Honestly, not really sure where these are made. Just keep that in mind. If you're a scrapbooker, you want to be more careful about your adhesives and stuff, or you just want to have adhesives that you use for your scrapbook pages. Then the other thing is my friend Noni, the night before her knee surgery, she put this bag of stuff for me on the fence. It is butterflies. She's prepping me for the butterfly journal, so you can see what she wants me to work on here. Dies that I've borrowed before, an embossing folder that I have not used and think is amazing. I don't think I've used this Hero Art stamp set, but these are gorgeous. Oh, and it comes with dies. Awesome. Without change, there would be no butterflies. Be your own kind of beautiful. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Muhammad Ali, you've probably heard that one. Never lose hope. May you always be brave enough to fly. Spread your wings and fly. Butterfly. Gorgeous. Oh, and more on the back. Just using the pad. No butterflies there. I don't know who that is. She will know when she watches the video, though. So if you want to know, you can ask her. And then in her stash, she found these strange dies. They're pockets, right? They're butterflies that make pocket dies. You can put them on a page and tuck tags in them. And she just cut them out in all kinds of cool colors for me. These, aren't my normal colors, but I expect that the butterfly journals will be very colorful, possibly springy, not necessarily just blue. Oh my gosh, that one's cool. So fun, Noni, thanks. And then she kept all the little popped out pieces. Those can be fun for little clusters, little embellishments. A nice little swirly accent on a birthday card might look like confetti, and they match. Major restraint. I mean, I only purchased 2 things, very reasonable. I did not check my P.O. box, so if you sent me something, don't be worried, but you shouldn't be sending me something. Tomorrow, if all goes well, Andrea and I are going to get giant versions of this. You guys were so wonderful in helping me. You left me all the names. I'll probably mess it up again. Printer's tray, printer's drawer. They were, back in the day, drawers in a big cabinet. When you gave me all the names, I went online and scoured. And I found a place where a gentleman is selling, according to what I read on the internet, we will see what Andrea and I come up with, much larger than this for $20 a piece. 17 inches, which would be about that width, 17 inches by 32 inches. They would hang on the wall and be tall, but the same width. It might depend a little bit on which way the shapes go in the drawers, how I need to hang them and how it turns out. But my idea is to take all of this, change it, put bigger ones up here. I was even thinking, depending on which way the slots go, I might put one against that back wall in there. Maybe over to the left more because my sewing machine or other cords sometimes come down the back side on the right. It just depends because I want the spaces to be like this, not vertical. The ad had so many in it that I think I will have selection to choose from. It just depends though. I couldn't go during the week, so we'll have to see. This whole wall should be different. I think I'm still going to keep that one because it has bigger spaces. But honestly, I'm not into the plastic. So what I might do is have one of these and just take a saw and notch and make big holes in it, which will work out good for Andrea too. She mentioned maybe sealing them or sanding them or prepping. If they look remotely good, I'm just going to hang them on the wall and call it. That's it. So maybe there will be a video of a transformation this weekend. We'll see. Maybe we'll get there and he'll have two and they'll both be moldy and disgusting and we'll leave. I don't know. We'll have to see. If I'm thinking about it, I will put something in my story on Instagram so you could have a sneak peek. But I would really love to rain all these stamps in and have room for those. And this new one needs a space, doesn't it? Absolute. That is what's going on in the craft room. As far as projects this weekend, I really, really want to work on the dog journal because in my goals, I have that I'm going to work on a UFO every month. And there's only a couple days left. There's more wood stamps. See, I need shelves. There's only a couple days left in the month. So, I think this could be done in an afternoon. I have it here. I have all the scraps. Everything is organized together. There's a little paw punch. All kinds of good stuff. Little paw prints. So maybe Saturday morning, by the time you see this video, I will have been working on this while I'm chatting with a friend. And then Andrea and I will head out. Maybe even I'll work on it a little bit tonight. A person with good common sense would probably start tidying this section to my left and getting ready to bring those items home. I lean more towards, well, what if I get there and he doesn't have anything and then I cleaned up and moved a bunch of stuff around for no reason? Nah, hard pass. Either way, I would want this done, so I'll work on this. It may look like a craft room explosion in here by tomorrow evening, but that's what I have going on, and I'm super excited, and I really, really appreciate your help because I had been trying to look for wood block stamp storage, and I couldn't remember what that printer thing was called, and I looked on IKEA. Oh, that's how I ended up buying this. I typed wood block stamp or woodblock storage something in, and this came up and I was like, yes, please. Not what I was there for, I know. So I went down the rabbit hole and looked for more. I didn't see any more. On Sunday, the Smashing Our Small Paper Pads collab comes out, and that's when you get to see that project that I really, really wanted to show you last weekend. So it'll be in there. Check that out. Then hopefully we'll have a video about how this journal turned out and how my craft room turned out. That's what you might see this week. Oh, local friends, Vancouver, Portland, Salem, if you watch this video in the morning and you want to message me and find out about the place we're going to, or if you want me to pick you one up, just call me, text me, Instagram me, whatever. We have more room in the car. So I think we could make that work if you want one too. Oh, did I forget to tell you? They're $20. 20. If you are familiar with those, that is a really good deal. That's why I'm like, is this too good to be true? Is this some sort of scam? But not going alone. Don't worry. I would never do that. I think that's it for updates. It's Friday night, so that always makes updates a little bit shorter. I hope that you have a great weekend and you take time for crafting and relaxing. It's supposed to be sunny here, but it has been ridiculously cold. Like 40s is not go outside weather for me. No. And I know to some of you that's warm, but sorry, no. And when I wake up in the morning and it's 25 degrees, no, that's ridiculous. So not doing any gardening. I don't think plants want to be trimmed in that weather, quite frankly. Thanks so much for watching. Take great care of yourselves and be careful out there. Bye-bye.